Hi, how y'all doing? Today is July the 4th, 2026, Saturday. Here in Ontario, Canada, the sky is cloud covered. Um, it keeps on last couple days saying it's going to thunderstorm and rain, but nothing happens. It just changes that fast, right? Back to sunny and cloudy. Temperature is 26 or 27 today. Humidity's high, so it's warm. You gotta be in front of a fan or you're gonna sweat, right? Very little wind out there. It's very still, calm. The Schuman was 40 yesterday. It snuck up on me from the low the day before, right? My knees and my legs were icky. Pressure in the head. I have pressure in the head again today. Yesterday, my shoulder, my neck here, both sides around dinner time, around 4:30, right? Got super tight and very icky, very tense. And I was like, oh, okay. Is there going to be an earthquake or a volcano popping off again? They haven't stopped. I think it's just the different intensities of them, right, that affect me. So, yeah, I'm still dealing with that today. It's not as severe as it was. I had it all night. I forgot to look to see what happened, if there was any strong earthquakes or anything. Oh well, I thought I'd get on here and make a video before I don't want to, right? This heat has had me lightheaded, right? My son said his girlfriend is the same way. So I know it's not an age thing, right? Because she's in her 20s. So yeah, I almost fell over the other day, or the other night, when I was getting my dinner ready. I reached over to turn off a fan, and I overextended, and I was like, oh, 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 and I was going, right? And then I grabbed the table and steadied myself. My son was sitting there. He looked at me. He's like, be careful, Mom, right? He's been saving me that way his whole life, right? If I hurt myself, he's there. He seems to be there, to be the one there that picks me up, right? So, yeah, at least I didn't fall. How did I sleep last night? I had a hard time going to sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep until almost midnight. And then I woke up a couple times during the night, right? But I slept till 7, so not too bad, right? Oh, itchy nose. Really heavy energy the last couple days. I'm not sure if it's the so-called planetary alignment, the Schuman, the heat, right? But something has got me slowed right down. Not wanting to do nothing. I was sad last night when I was going to bed, when I was in bed trying to go to sleep, right? Just feeling like I'm the only one that understands me, or that is like me on this realm, you know? But I got over it. I just changed the thought pattern, right? I don't consent to old thoughts, negative thoughts. I do consent to positive new thoughts, right? So that's how I do it, and it changes it. And then I just do affirmations, like, I am okay. Am I okay? Right? I'm great. I'm strength. I'm courage. I'm fearless. And I just, everything good I can think I put after the words I am. So yeah, my stomach's bothering me, right? It seems to be bloated and icky. My body's pretty icky today. But like I said, lots of earthquakes and volcanoes, plus a whole bunch of X-class flares and other flares came off the sun. You know what I mean? I go like that because I'm not sure it is. I don't believe anything. I don't know what it is, right? We've been lied to about everything. So how can I believe anything that they've said? Anything, right? the political stage theater goes on, right? It's inconsequential in my books, but it goes on, right? Like I said, it's there for the ones that still believe in them. No birds, no dogs, but it's too hot for them all, just like us, right? At least we're not getting the heat that Europe and Paris and all those other places are getting. So I'm grateful about that. I suppose it's because we're in a higher parallel. I think we're the 45th parallel, right, on the Earth. So that's a good thing. It gets cold in the winter, but it doesn't get super hot like in the United States in the summer, right? Like New York, 100, you know what I mean? That's just too much. It is. I don't know what the Schuman is today. My ears were ringing really loud yesterday. Today, nope, not. So it could be higher or lower. I don't know. Can't gauge it. Don't know how. Physically. Yet. Thought I'd make a, like I said, I thought I'd make a video before I don't watch anymore. Because I'm too yucky. Last night when I was laying in bed going to sleep, I was thinking, I think maybe I'll tell my viewers I'm done with YouTube. There's nothing to talk about anymore. I don't believe anything. There's nobody in my life. Right? I'm not going out to play with the little devils. Right? Kind of thing. Nothing new for me. But then, here I am making a video today, and I'm not saying that, right? I'll just talk to you and tell you how my day is going. Right? How I feel. The Ascension symptoms. I know, everybody thinks they're sick, but they're the Ascension symptoms. I was telling my son our bodies are amazing. They can heal themselves. They can regenerate. What do you think it does every time you get a cut? Right? It doesn't stay open. It regenerates. It closes itself. Great cells work to heal the wound. And in no time, it's all good again. That's regeneration, isn't it? Right? Everything in your body can do that. If you want to do an easy parasite cleanse, have some clove tea. You know cloves? Right? Put a couple in a cup in hot water and drink, and you make a tea out of it. Let it soak, or let it steep. Right? Cool it down and then drink it. Helps your gut get rid of those parasites in your belly. I'm doing it today. Alright? So yeah, I figured it's a good time. We're in another mood phase too. What is it? It's after the full moon, isn't it? The waning gibbous. Waxen? Waxen gibbous. Excuse me. No, it's not. That was before. It is the waning gibbous. See? I was right the first time. What does it mean? Receive spiritual. Well, I haven't received anything yet. I don't know. Maybe I received a download. And I'm always talking to Spirit, right? It gives me signs all the time. In the birds, in the insects, in the vehicles, in the numbers. Alright? It does. I just look them up. I figure out what is the message from the universe, source, Big Mama, Big Papa, the Great Spirit, whatever you want to call it, right? I asked it one time, what's your real name, what should I call you if I do it wrong? And the answer was, whatever you want, as long as you believe it's me, like you're talking to me, the universe, right? It all works, it's all good. And I was like, okay, not judgmental. It's the best way to be. Wonder how your lives are going. Are you seeing lots of chaos? I've got nothing to talk about. Being tired a lot, fatigued. But that's your body saying rest and integrate the downloads you're getting, right? It's okay. Don't fight it. Just rest. Relax. Be calm. It's a good time not to be paying attention to what's on the media also, right? Because they're always pushing out the gloom and doom. And remember what I said. It comes for them, right? I see things differently. There is no gloom and doom. It's all celebrate good times. Come on. Right? Yeah. My tooth has got to come out soon. Every time I brush my teeth at night, I wait for it to fall out again, but it hasn't yet. Sure is wiggly. If I was like my first husband, I'd just yank it myself. But I'm not like him, right? He's gone now anyway. Alright, well, that's what I did last night too. One of the part of feeling the sadness, I was talking in my mind to all the people that I cared for that have passed. And I was like, you left me all alone. All I've ever wanted is somebody to go through life with me and not to abandon me, right? But they all left. But it was all their time. So you can't hold them back, right? It's just knowing that they're in the world somewhere alive makes you feel good. It's weird, right? That's the love. It is. I wouldn't have married them if I didn't love them. It's just unfortunate that it wasn't the same for them. They hadn't done enough work. They were too narcissistic. Alright? I was telling my son too the other night about being slandered, right? My family, my sister, my son, one of my sons, one of my daughters, maybe two of my sisters, right? Slander me all the time. Talk to each other about me, telling lies, right? And I thought, you know what I need, Don? He's like, what? I need somebody I could trust to go into those circles with a recorder, right? And record them slandering me, talking about me, and then bring it back, and I'll go hire myself a lawyer and sue him for slander. He's like, that's a good idea. You could do that, right? But you're going to need money for a lawyer. I said, well, I talk a lawyer into it because I'd have the proof, the evidence. I'm winning, right? So he's going to get paid, or she's going to get paid. And he goes, yeah, right? I said, but who? I got nobody to send into those circles, right? I said, it sure would teach them not to tell lies about people, right? Once I took everything from them, because all people care about is their money. You know what I mean? But yeah, guess I was kind of looking for a little bit of justice, because I'm tired of people spreading rumors about me. They've been doing it their whole lives, right? I was like, they must really not like me very much. Their lives must really suck to want to try to ruin mine, right? That's about the family members that really know me, won't believe them, right? And even if they did, they'd still be like, huh, I don't care. I love her. I love you. So it don't matter what you say. That's how I've always been, right? I told my children, don't talk to me bad about your other brothers and sisters. You can't make me hate them. I love you all unconditionally, right? So I have one son like that. Or two, maybe. They're the same way. It doesn't matter what you say, right? That's the way you should be, I think, right? Because it's only you don't know if it's true or not. I was like, what do you think the goal is of your brother and sister texting me and trying to get me to tell them that I'm lying about who their father is, about their lives, or anything like that, right? When we're in a time of instant karma right now, and if I was to, the only way I can make them happy is to lie to them and say that what you're accusing me of is absolutely the truth. I'm the, kind of thing. I said, but then karma would hit my ass bad because I'm lying. And I swear, to cause no harm, tell no lies, and be good people, right? So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to ruin my karma just to satisfy their egos, right? I said, so what's their end game? Like, what do they hope to achieve by this? You know what I mean? Because I'm not going to lie to make them happy. And he says, Mom, when people are mentally ill or on drugs, they don't have a life, and all they do is think and make up scenarios in their head. So there's nothing you can say, right, to make them happy. And I was like, this is true. And he's like, and their lives must really suck to want to ruin yours. And I was like, yeah, I guess, right? Made sense to me. So, yeah. They're going to have to figure it out themselves, because I have told the truth, right? I learned a long time ago, lying does not pay, right? Shame the devil with the truth, right? It wants you to lie, be on its side. I don't want to do that. I'm not doing that, right? So yeah. All right. Oh, icky, icky, icky. Not going anywhere, not doing anything. Just gonna stay here in the coolness of my house and my fans and the AC. And yeah, we're gonna get rid of this head pressure. It's not a headache. It's just ickiness, pains, you know what I mean? Just pressure. Just blow that top. Be a volcano. Right? Yeah. Alright. What am I going to say for an affirmation? Every day, stronger. Every day, I am more enlightened and balanced. And every day, I have more gratitude. I love you all to consciousness. Enjoy this night or day. Okay? Okay. Bye. Bye. Wave me goodbye. Bye.